close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll
Hi everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another show. Big up to everybody in the chat, Omar, Joanne, and big up to the new people that have subscribed to me as well. Listen, it's great to see all the new subscribers. Before I get into today's review of Brighton versus Arsenal, I just want to ask you guys, let me know if the camera is good. Let me know if that is all tip-top shape. And the other thing is, do hit that like button. Keep smashing that like button. I also want to let you know that I was on Lee Judge's TV yesterday, so do go and check that out. I'd really appreciate that if you could all go and check that out. So yeah, do check that out. I would really appreciate that. Also as well, I will be doing a regular fan cam. I know a lot of you asked why I don't do them on AFTV and stuff anymore, but I will be doing a regular fan cam over on Lee Judge's TV after every single game. So yeah, I'll be doing the regular fan cam over there, which is really good. So yeah, you guys will be able to check them out over on Lee Judge's TV. Also, as well, guys, apologies the lateness of this stream. Apologies for the lateness. As you guys know, the Facebook thing, the outage, I think the Facebook is still out, you know. But yeah, I think Facebook is still out. And yeah, StreamYard was temporarily down, so that's why the stream is now not at 7 p.m. because I tried to set it up and it just kept coming up with error. So yeah, I do apologize. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up Mike as well in the chat. Justice. Big up James. Let's have a look here. Let me get down to the bottom of these comments. Let me get down to all these comments. Arsenal Manic says it's 2 points drop. Listen, I'm going to get into that. But first of all, I've seen you guys put in the chat about Chig. Do you know what? I've got to be brutally honest, right? I've only just seen it. I saw it in the chat. You guys put it in the chat. And then I thought, what's going on? Are you guys joking or what? So I went onto Twitter to check what was going on. And I've just seen lots of people posting about it. But yeah, like obviously RIP to Chig. Obviously, I didn't know him personally. I've got to be straight. Didn't know him personally. I only know him through streams, and I've never actually spoken to him, so I can't really sort of give an opinion on it. But yeah, it's always sad when someone passes away. But yeah, I didn't really know him personally or anything like that, and so there's not really much I can say. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you know, I knew him greatly or anything, because I didn't. But yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Hopefully it wasn't, I don't know, because he was quite young as well, and he was fairly young. Big up Alan Attic as well. Big up James. Big up Joanne Smith. Let's have a look. He was on League. Yeah, I know Static. I know Static. I was just because I'd not heard it, and I thought somebody put it in there. Joanne Smith says Chig was it mid-30s. You got to be joking, right? Honestly, you guys have got to be joking. Mid-30s. That's a young age. That says to me that something happened. Like he either had ill health or it just happened suddenly. Because that's a young age. Listen, I'm going to get into the review. Arsenal versus Brighton versus Arsenal. And yeah, like I said, for those joining late, I am going to be over there on Lee Judges TV doing a fan cam for every game. I was on there last night, so big up to all the new people that have subscribed as well. So yeah, big up to everybody who's tuning in as well. Remember to keep driving the likes up. But yeah, we took on Brighton at the Amex Stadium, and first thing I've got to say before I go into the actual game itself, Jesus Christ, the weather conditions. What can I say about the weather conditions? Let me tell you something right here. I've never ever been to a football game where the weather has been that bad. You know what I mean? I've never been to a game where the weather has been that bad. It's mad. Honestly, it's the weather, right? Yeah, was horrendous. 37 30 70 mile an hour winds with driving rain the whole time. It's mad, absolutely mad. It is absolutely mad. They got Pratik as well, who's joining in the chat. Pick up John Mahama. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram still suffering outage. Pick up Arsenal Manic.
Sorry, Alex. Oh,
But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the wind and the rain was horrendous. And to top that off, I'm gonna level with you guys, right? Yeah, the performance wasn't great, was it? Let's be honest. We didn't deserve to win that game. I think on balance, a point was probably what we deserved, if that. Listen, I am going to get into some more of your comments, but I'm just going to talk for a little bit. So do keep putting them in, and I will get to them very, very shortly. But yeah, like I think when you look at our performance, we didn't deserve anything more than a point, because I look like I said on Lee Judge's TV yesterday. I said that, you know, defensively we done okay. When you look at the back four and you look at our back five, and I'm going to include Ramsdale in that. Defensively, we look pretty sound. I'll tell you what, Ben White had a fairly decent game on Saturday. I thought Gabriel had a decent game, but I actually think that on balance, a point was maybe all we deserved. I've got to be honest. We certainly didn't do enough to win the game. We certainly didn't do enough to warrant the 3 points. And, you know, defensively, we're looking solid, guys. I've got to be honest. Defensively, I think we're looking okay. We're looking decent. You know, we're by no means world beaters by any stretch of the imagination, but defensively, we're looking sound. Where I'm worried is attack. Our offensively, we are just not on it. I've got to be honest. We just seem to be struggling, and it's a shame because I said to you guys, didn't I, after the North London derby and during my preview, I said this is the kind of game where we could come unstuck because of that North London derby win, because we were on such a high when we won against Spurs, and the performance, certainly the first half, was fantastic. I said it's going to be hard to get that level of intensity going into a game at Brighton, and we got the worst of the Premier League at Brighton because they had the adverse weather conditions. And guys, I'm not saying that the wet, look, it's bad for both teams, guys. I'm not saying that the weather is a factor. I'm not going to do a tie and sit here and say, oh, it was raining, because it was raining for both teams. But the adverse weather conditions, let me tell you, if you until you were there, you wouldn't really know what the weather conditions were like. I mean, let me tell you something right here. I was walking to the stadium and everything was drenched. Like, I got so drenched, I was even getting blown up the road. That's how bad it was. Like, I was getting blown up the road going to the stadium. The wind and the rain, it was horrendous, put it this way. And it wasn't even like rain. It was like somebody pouring endless buckets of water over you, and it was mad. I had a thick coat on, and that coat got soaked right through. So, we kind of got the best and the worst. The team got the best and the worst of the Premier League. And I'm not saying that it's, listen, Brighton had to deal with that too. So I'm not by any way saying that that's why we lost and that drew, or that's why we underperformed. I genuinely think we underperformed because we showed too much respect to Brighton. The one thing I will say as well, and I've noticed this, Arteta's not a very risky manager, is he? He doesn't like to take risks. And that comes up through when you see our performances on the pitch. Arteta doesn't want to take risks with the players. I don't see the forwards, I see them stuck rigidly in their shape, and I think they're afraid of attacking, the team that we're playing, whether it be Brighton, Norwich, Burnley. I'm taking the Spurs game out because they did actually, their attack was sensational in the first half against Tottenham. But all the other games, he doesn't seem to let his teams play with the handbrake off. And that's what worries me, if I'm being honest. And also what worries me, and one thing that I did take away from that game last night, and I said this on Lee Judge's TV last night, I said, why have we devalued set pieces? Why on earth have we devalued set plays? So like corners, free kicks, apart from Odegaard's free kick against Burnley where it went in, our set pieces are shoddy at best. Let me tell you something right here. I was watching Pepe taking free kick corner during that game against Brighton, and he couldn't even get it past the first man. I'm sorry, I could fucking take a corner and get it past the first man. And I can't see, do you know what I mean? It's not hard to get a ball past the first man. But every single time, whenever I see Pepe taking a corner, I'll tell you what right here, I would happily put money on Pepe taking a corner and not getting it past the first man. Whenever I see Pepe going up to take a corner, I'm like, this is going to hit the first man, guaranteed. And it does every time. He never gets it past the first man. We are shit at set pieces. Either we're shit at set pieces or Pepe is shit at set pieces, because something's bad here. Like, we've not really got a consistently decent set piece taker at our club. And it's mad. It's total mad. The other thing I will say, and I never thought I'd say this, and I'm not Granit Xhaka's biggest fan, but we did miss a Granit Xhaka in that midfield on Saturday. I've got to be honest. We did actually miss him on Saturday. I thought our midfield was a little bit it wasn't great. It wasn't fantastic. But the question I put to you guys, is it a point gained or 2 points dropped? And I look at it like this. I actually think that it's a point gained when you take into the fact of the performance and the way we played. A year ago or 2 years ago, we would have lost that game. Like we would have gone in there and we would have lost it 1 or 2-0. And I actually think the way that we defended, I think, listen, I'll criticize the offensive side of our game. I'll criticize the offensive side of our game and the lack of it. But defensively, we've not really put a foot wrong. And Ramsdale's not really put a foot wrong, nor has the back four, Tomiyasu, Gabriel White, and Tierney. So I actually think that it was a point gained. I think, yes, I would have liked to have got 3 points. I would have loved us to have gone there and got 3 points. But midway through that game, as it was apparent that it didn't seem like we were going to get the 3 points, I said, you know what? I'm happy to take a point here because I don't want to lose. I don't want to ever lose a game. But having said that, we do need to massively improve our performances. Like, it's all well and good now getting the results, but we need to massively improve our performances. We need to now, I accept that against Norwich and against Burnley, it was important to get points. And I accept against Spurs that obviously we needed a performance. We got the performance. But see, now we need that level of performance that we put in against Spurs on a week in, week out basis. We need to see that with this team on a week in, week out basis, which we're not seeing that at the moment, are we? Let's be honest, we're not seeing that at the moment. And after this international break, we have got 2 massive games coming up. We've got Crystal Palace at home, and then we've got Aston Villa at home. Then we've got Leeds in the Carabao Cup, and then we've got Leicester City away, and then Watford at home. So in the next run of games, we could possibly get 9 points out of a possible 12. And the reason, take out Leeds in the Carabao Cup because it's different competition. But yeah, in the Premier League, we've got Palace, Leicester, Palace, Villa, Leicester, and Watford at home. So Palace, Villa, and Watford at home. I want to see us pick. I want to see us get 9 points in those games. I want to see us get 9 points out of a possible 12. Listen, that Leicester game, I'm not going to write too much into that Leicester game because it's going to be a difficult game. I know they're struggling at the moment, but they always turn up against us and they always know how to play against us. So I'd be happy maybe with a draw in that game. Just, I'd be happy with a point. Obviously, I'd like all 3. If we got all 3 points, if we come out of this period with 12 points out of 12 points, then I'm going to look on it and go, that's a fairly decent month for us. Because let's be honest, guys, once we get past October, when we go into November, apart from that Watford game, we've got a fucking difficult month. We've got Liverpool, Everton, Man United, all in the space of a week, going into end of November, early December. We've got a tough couple of games. So if we can get as many points as we can in this run in October, going into November, I think it's going to stand us in good stead. But I genuinely think that if we come out of that run with 9 points out of a possible 12, then I'll be fairly happy with that, to be fair. But it's going to be difficult because Palace are no pushovers. Obviously, Patrick Vieira's got them playing really well. Villa are a decent team as well. Villa are a sound team, so they're not going to be easy. And then obviously Watford. Listen, I think we'll beat Watford, to be fair. I think Watford should be on paper an easy game. Leicester, It's away at the King Power Stadium, but it's going to be a difficult game. But it's a difficult one, guys, because this team, you know, I've said there's going to be bumps in the road. The one positive I can take out of this last run of games, and I said this as well on Lee Judge's TV, the one possibility, the one positive is that Arteta is pretty much stuck with a consistent lineup. You know, when you look at Arteta, and I want to put this right now on record that I'm no way letting Arteta off the hook. There's no way in God's shape that I'm letting Arteta off the hook. But one thing I will give him credit for is that he's stuck with the same lineup pretty much. He's stuck consistently with the same lineup. I can go into games now, which I never did before under Arteta. I've always gone in and under Arteta and gone, do you know what? I don't even know what fucking team he's picking. He's picking this, that. He's putting players in this position. But now I can actually look at the team sheet and go, right, back four picks itself. No, back five picks itself, which is Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Gabriel White, and Tierney. And then midfield now, in theory, should pick itself. Partey, Lokonga, then Smith Rowe, Saka, Odegaard, and Aubameyang. There might be a case for Martinelli in there, but listen, I think genuinely, I think the team I've just named, I think Arteta thinks is his strongest 11. Gotta be honest, I think, because he's picked that consistency. And I like the fact that he's giving these players time to get consistent, because we have to be a little bit patient as well, because like I said, we have not had a consistent lineup for a long time. We've not seen a consistent lineup for a long time. And I'm not saying that Arteta's tactics are great or anything like that, because they're not. They're shit. I don't want Arteta at this football club, but I'm just trying. I'm looking at the positives, and the positives are, one of the positives is that he's actually picking the same team. So, because that's another problem. There's been in the last 18 months no consistency, because the team's chopped and changed so much. There's been no consistency. So I want to see that. I want to see this team build up consistency, and I want to see guys like Saka and Smith Rowe just really gelling together, because they're not gelling at the moment, are they? Let's be real. One win against Spurs and a good performance for me is not them gelling. They need to do that consistently on a week. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll get my words out eventually. I want to see them consistently do that on a week in, week out basis. It's mad. Big up Ian Pedrick as well in the chat. I'm good. Let me dive into some of your comments now, because I know you've been firing them in, and I will answer some of your questions. Big up Pratik. Let's have a look here. Arteta needs to go, says Justice. Honestly, I'm no way saying that you guys are wrong. I agree with you. I think Arteta, you know, you guys know that I'm firmly Arteta out. But it's difficult because he isn't going anywhere, is he? Let's have a look here. James says your midfield was the biggest problem. You got completely overrun. Yeah, we did. I like Lokonga. I've got to be honest, but I think Lokonga's decent, but I just don't think he's ready yet. When is the weather excuse gonna extend? When is the weather excuse gonna end with some of these Arteta fans? Look, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that the weather played a part. I'm just saying that they got King Tony. Right, let's have a look here. What have we got round here? Big up Mike Ernest as well. Big up to you. Big up Mike. He's Mike England says, "Does your dog have a coat?" Let's. So yeah, do smash the like button, guys. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Big up Eric. He said Aubameyang man of the match. You joker. Aubameyang was poor. I've got to be honest. Aubameyang was poor. I thought Aubameyang was really, really poor. Big up Jamie. He says, sorry I'm late. I was playing FIFA. That's all right. It's too dropped. It's unacceptable, but I hear what you're saying, says Jamie. Let's pick up Hayden as well. You're all coming out this evening. Smash the likes, everybody. Pick up JP. Two lucky as fuck wins. The bottom of the Prem. The Prem bottom feeders. A flash in the pan win against Spurs. This was always going to be one. Nothing has changed. You gotta be, yeah. You've got a point. Listen, I'm not saying that everything's rosy. I'm really not saying everything's rosy. I think we need to. Do you know what? I think smash the likes. Arsenal Manic says Dan has changed. I can't believe how you're an Arteta fan. No, I'm not an Arteta fan, and I'm making this clear. I'm not an Arteta fan, and I'm not saying the performance was great. I'm saying there were some positives in that performance defensively. I'm not an Arteta fan. Don't look. I don't want people getting it twisted. Like, don't twist what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, and I guys, like, I come out of this performance and I was unhappy with the way we played. I was unhappy, and then I kind of had a chance to get dry, and I had a chance to just sit and think about it. And listen, our attack is shocking. Our attack is. I am seriously worried about the lack of goals and the lack of our attacking threat. But defensively, we have improved. You've got to say that defensively we have improved. 2 years ago, we would have easily lost that game. And I'm not saying that everything's rosy. Big up Steve. A dislike still count. Yeah, don't worry about the dislike. I ain't worried about no dislike. Let's have a look here. Let me find these comments. Big up John Wayne. Let's have a look here. Oh, your friend Omar says your friend Aubameyang isn't scoring goals no more, so that's why our attack is shit. It's mad. I honestly don't think Dan is banter. Yeah, no worries, Manic. Honestly. But listen, don't worry about the dislike. I ain't flaming worried about the dislike. It's mad. I ain't worried about the dislike. But yeah, listen, there's 12 people watching. Do hit the notification bell if you are new to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I think I'm almost as well now over I'm over 2,160 subscribers. Whether other people have unsubscribed or not is it's a job to know. But um I'm still at 2,160. But yeah, like I said, guys, for those joining late, I will be doing a fan cam on Lead Judges TV after every game. So yeah, do hit that like button, do hit that subscribe button. Listen, I'm gonna read some more of your comments out in a second, but I just want to say this: I'm not an Arteta fan by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just trying to take some positives. Do you know what I mean? And because there's lots wrong with us at the moment. There's lots wrong with us, and it's so easy to come on here and just be negative. And you guys will get bored if I just come on here and ranted all the time. I mean, you guys might like that, but I'm just trying to take I'm just trying to take a little bit. I'm trying to take listen. It was a difficult game, but I'm just trying to take the positive elements out of a difficult game, and I'm trying to take the positive elements out of a negative game. But it's mad. It's crazy. Like, I do think that going forward, I think we've got this October is going to be a crucial month. Like, honestly, this October is going to be a mad month. It's mad. This whatchamacallit, this yeah, this I've just seen King Tony's comment there. But yeah, this October is going to be a difficult month. Let's have a look. Dan, I hear what you're saying. For the first time in 15 years, we can actually go into a game we can actually go into a game and feel confident as far as the back line goes. Tomiyasu, Gabriel White, and Tierney looks solid. Tierney, all solid. Yeah, apologies if I've read that comment a bit wrong, but yeah, you're right, mate. And that's the thing. We got to be positive about the back line. I seen you putting the same comment earlier. Apologies if I missed it earlier. But yeah, we do. We have to look at the positives. Let's have a look here. Um, um, Omar says, forgot the vlog as usual. Do you know what it was, right? And I fully had planned to do the vlog because I'd worked out with my friends as well when I was going to do some bits of vlogging. But let me tell you guys, right? Yeah, the weather stopped me from vlogging. I tell you what, if I'd had vlogged, you would have just seen a, a, a hell of a lot of rain. Like, honestly, I'm not trying. I'm not sort of in any way, shape, or form over exaggerating this weather. The weather was atrocious, guys. It was absolutely, honestly, the wind and the rain, and it was mental, absolutely fucking mental. And it would have been so hard to vlog because I was getting blown down the road. Like, honestly, oh, she was mad. Um, let's have a look. It's easy to set up teams not to lose. I want to see decent football, says Arsenal Manic. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. I want to see decent football too. I want to see decent football. I want to see us go out there and win games. I want to see us actually go out there and win games comfortably. Arsenal Manic again. Is Tierney actually solid? Do you know what? Right, I'm gonna level with you guys. I actually think Kieran Tierney, there's a case for him coming out the team and Nuno Tavares starting. There's a case for Tavares coming into this team and maybe he could do something. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. I don't know what's up with Tierney at the moment. But yeah, I would even put it this way, if Tavares come in and Tierney was dropped, I'd not be surprised. Glad we can get this international. Glad it's international break, so we can get them over. Next one is in November, and then a break till March. Yeah, I hate bloody international breaks. Let's have a look. Were you in shelter in the stadium or a seat that was actually pissing it down? Says Joanne. I was in where I was sat. It was not too bad, but getting to the ground, honestly, it was horrendous. The weather, the wind was blowing the rain. It was mad. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Anyone got a favorite John Wayne film? Says King Tony. Not really. I've not really got a favorite. Yeah, I've not really got a favorite John Wayne film, if I'm being honest. It's mad. But yeah, guys, I just want to remind you all to turn on the notifications. Please turn on them notifications. It's so important. Don't forget as well, I will be doing a fan cam on Lee Judge's TV tomorrow. Also, the podcast will be returning tomorrow. I think it will, but actually, I don't know. I'll have to check because I know Scott's been a bit ill. But yeah, I will have to double check whether the Arsenal Uncensored podcast is back. I know Scott's going in for an operation, so it might not be happening tomorrow. But yeah, I'll let you guys know on that. But certainly there'll be lots of content coming up. And apologies as well, guys, for those of you that can't check out my page, my Facebook page. I am trying to work hard to get that. I'm trying to get that sorted out, but it's just taking a little time. Listen, I'll do 5 questions starting from now, and then I'm going to wrap this stream up. So, yeah, I'll do 5 comments, 5 questions, and then I'm going to wrap this stream up and get myself out of here. So, go. Fire away. But yeah, like I said, lots coming up on the channel, and I'm going to try and, over the international break, I'm going to try and get some guests on as well and do some shows with some guests over the international break. Let's have a look. So yeah, I'll do 5 questions. If there is no questions, I'm going to wrap this stream up. But yeah, I'll do 5 questions. So whoever puts 5 questions in, then I will answer them. If not, I will end the stream. But yeah, guys, lots coming up on the channel over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, there's no football, or obviously there is football, but it's international football. I don't know whether I'll do an international game or whether I'll cover it or not. I haven't decided. I might not. Do you know what I mean? I might not. I might just enjoy taking the time off. Arsenal was poor on Saturday. Yeah. King Tony says, if you need someone on the stream, I am your man. Yeah, honestly, Matt, I'll get in touch. I will let you know. I will definitely, sort something out. Cheers, Daniel. Take care, says James. Take care to you, James. Take care. But yeah, guys, listen, I am gonna wrap this stream up. Because I've been going for quite some time now. But yeah, do hit that like button, do hit the subscribe button, and yeah, do hit that like button and do hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I will be doing some more content during the week and while the internationals are on, and yeah, we'll pop on and do some streams. I'll let you know about tomorrow's podcast. I'll put it in the community tab. But listen, we drew 0-0. We got a point. It wasn't the performance that we all wanted to see, but we go on to the next one now. We got 2 home games: Palace on the Monday and then Villa on the Friday. And we just go on. You know, we got a big month now to get some points on the board. A big month to start getting those wins. But we'll see what happens. Until then, guys, take care.